Testing. Is this thing on? Testing. Oh, okay, it is. This is just a test. 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 This is just a test.
Disrespected city boy, but ain't nobody true as me. Hustler till I die, they better have that in my eulogy. Getting in that overtime, I took my work to work with me. So while I'm on this paper chases paper cuts, purposely my net worth they're pondering. Skill set astonishing. Married the game without a ring, a breath of fresh air I'ma bring. Rise and fall, no I'm no swing. Allergic to fake, I'm fresher than spring. I don't give, I take, I'm selfish and mean. I'm fly as a fucking airplane wing. I'm out of space, I'm Freddy Krueger. Talk shit to my face, sorry to who knew you. Cause my folks will leave black and blue. I don't send them to your door if they ain't going right through them. And I keep the weapon drawn like a fucking cartoonist. And they bent out of shape like an animal balloonist. Yeah, the beat is a whale, I'm a fucking harpooner. Yeah, Peter kiss my ass, I'm a fucking baboon. Tasmanian devil every track, cause I'm a Looney Tune. Hooded villain with the scowl, yeah, like I'm Dr. Doom. I mop and broom, I clean you up. Insurance fraud, your claim is tough. A swish, you're sweet, it's a bomb that's sweet. A lighter in me, I flame it up, no banging, bro.
This is just a test. 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 This is just a test.
This is just a test that you ain't studied up for. Yeah, crime scene a mess, but I'ma blood it up more. I've been down with the sessions, pushing out, go y'all lying to impress like fiction and folklore. What has happened is a damn shame. First play of my game, winning is my mind frame. Headshots my game, tech 9 switchblades, brass knuckles, AKs, dynamites and grenades. Blackout, be afraid. Time I'm afraid not. Kill 'em all, blood clot. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I think he's a thug now. Cinderella Goldilocks, they fairy tales and photoshops. They talk shit and pose a lot. Allow me to impose a thought. You disrespect, you be destructing. Beat the beast, be the boss. I'm known for pissing people off. You fishing boats and I'm a logger. Butcher shopping day a hog. A tadpole to a frog. A mad bull if you a dog and I believe if you a god. Sent here to cause destruction and crumble your infrastructure. Don't need applause or introduction. They on my dick like who you fucking. All the chicks I keep them clucking. Pressing thighs a KFC bucket. I get my Mac on and keep on trucking. They all love me no matter how reluctant. I'm in charge, bitch. Keep me plugged in. A gentleman who also be thugging. You dead weight like what that cat drugging. A pesticide when they be bugging. Time's up. Pencils on the desk. Don't worry, class. I know you did your best and it was hard for some. Easy for the rest. It ain't the end of your life if you fail. Cause
this is just a test. 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 Just a test. Just a test. This is just a test.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of E-Roc Radio. Oh, I forgot to pause my shit. Once again, we are back. Every week we come back. We got another artist we're interviewing tonight. This man comes straight out of Grand Junction, Colorado. He goes by the name of DoughBoyy. And we go bring him on the screen. There he is. He's got to unmute himself. There he is. DoughBoyy, how you doing, bro?
All right, there we go. Good. How about yourself, homie?
Man, I am chilling. What's the weather like out there?
They can't decide if it wants to snow or if it wants to be sunny.
Those are two very different comparisons. That sounds like some Minnesota type shit.
Fucking pretty close, dude. No, when I was out in Minnesota, I never felt nothing as cold as that ever.
Yeah. Oh God, that's right. You were here when we had that. It was just cold as shit, and then you got just experienced the Minnesota shit weather because you went all the way the fuck up to Cass Lake with us.
Yeah, dude, that shit was fucking freezing. There was like 3 feet of snow on the ground.
Yeah, you think fucking anywhere else has bipolar weather like that? Nah.
Nothing like that, no.
Oh, let's see who's in the chat. We got Jermaine Cole. I don't know who that is. What up, Jermaine Cole? And then we got Zany. That motherfucker's in here.
What up, Zany?
So I guess where did you come up with the name DoughBoyy?
So I know it's not a really original name. A lot of people have it, but when I was in middle school, I used to get bullied a lot for being like overweight because I was a fat little shit. And
Same.
I had a shirt. It was a bright purple shirt that was like way too small for me. And it said DoughBoyy across the chest with the Pillsbury Doughboy on it. And my fat rolls literally consumed 2 of the letters. So it was just DoughBoyy. So like doughy. So everybody started calling me Doughy. And like they used it as like a joke, like taunting me or whatever. And then when I got like a little older, I started to embrace it because people would just call me it like normally. And then it went from Doughy to Dough, and then like from Dough to DoughBoyy, and then I made it DoughBoyy as like my artist name.
Yeah, and you spell it with the double Y's. Why the double Y's?
Because to be 1,000% honest, because the trademark was already taken for the one with 1 Y.
I mean, that's a pretty legit reason to do that.
Pillsbury tried to sue me.
Is that wait actually, or is it just a joke?
No, actually.
Seriously, they wanted to sue you over that?
So I had a logo. I don't have it around here, but it's a Pillsbury Doughboy with face paint on. And I was selling that shirt at shows, and people were posting pictures of it and everything. And I was making really good money on those shirts. And then I got a cease and desist email from Pillsbury to stop using the name and the logo. So I had to take down all the music that I had up. I had to take down all the merch that I had up, everything that I had. And I had to start all over with the double Y's.
Wow. Fuck Pillsbury.
For real. Fuck them.
That's fucking gay. Oh, that's unfortunate.
But I mean, bro, how many people can say they almost got sued by Pillsbury?
Not me. Jesus. So how long you been doing this shit now?
Well, I started.
Oh no. I apologize, folks. He does have kind of shitty internet where he's at. Oh man. All right. Well, hopefully he's able to get back, but for now, go ahead and send in your music. And we're going to go ahead and play some more music. I got a track here from my homie Crescendo. It's a brand new track. It's called Supervillain. It hasn't even been released yet, but I'm going to play that shit right, now. As soon as it get it to go here. But yeah, this song is called Supervillain. We're going to, hopefully we can get DoughBoyy back here.
don't belong in metal and you don't belong in rap. Really think you're dope, but you're not, and that's a fact. Wanna be a big gangster, go ahead and stop. Cause Chris, buddy, you're still doing school to be a cop. What the fuck you thinking? You ain't really raw, you ain't never been ill. Grab the mic but cut it off. Only thing hard about you is a dick in your jaw. Rug rat, baby dick shit, that's why you stay soft. When I grab the pen, equivalent to grabbing the steel. When you grab pen like a dick, better take out your grill. Paint them nails up, get railed, you're a failure. Grab the mic and hang it up, the whole scene's been trying to tell you. You ain't shit, and you never will be. Looks like Chris Pay sold out and went Disney. Since I left the picture to sit, thinking to reawaken. My forces awaken, leaving face trembling, shaking.
Okay, and that song was Supervillain by Crescendo.
Execute the order 66 in your life. No, sit this off, you're a Jedi, it's fine. I'm the immortal emperor, you're more, come on. Might have walked away the first time, second round you're gone. Keep music alive, bro, you fucking killed it. Look at the crowd, wait, no one is in the building. I really don't know how you think you're good at this. Big bands come in and you're claiming it's cause of Little Sid. Little bitch, space boy, what the fuck you want? Claim you don't do drugs, but you're so fucking gone. Any more white claws, you'll start looking like a mom, little Karen asshole. Come on and let's get it on. Everybody thinks they're dope, but the wag. What's up with this? If you want a battle, step to the villain that's running this crescendo. With your rap, you take the sick as shit. A dear Chris, a bitch, your rap is you silly sack of shit.
Okay, now I think that's it. Anyway, that song was Supervillain by the homie Crescendo out of Florida. Shout out to Neglected Noise Records. That's my record label mate right there. Anyway, we are back. We got DoughBoyy back. He was having some technical difficulties, but he's back. And he was telling us how long he has really been doing this rap shit.
All right. What was the last part you heard?
We really didn't hear much, so just start over.
All right. So I started writing when I was like 11 or 12. So that was about 10 years ago. And then I did my first show in December of 2017. So I've been doing shows for like 4 years.
December of 2017, huh?
Yeah, that was my first show ever.
Wow. I always forget how much younger you are than me. I mean, it's not much, but like I always forget that like you are like when I first met you, I thought you were like older than me. Like I thought or like closer to around the same age. Like when we first met, you were what, like 19?
18.
You were 18 when we first met?
18.
Yeah. Yep. That was crazy too because we had just met. Literally, the first night we met, I had been out of jail for like a week.
For real?
Yeah, I had just gotten out of jail like the week before.
You're like, oh, out of jail, let's go do a fucking show. Look.
Literally, because I was talking to J-Rod when fuck that guy. But I was talking to J-Rod while I was in there. Because I was on work release, so I could have my phone and shit. And so I was I saw he was coming up here. I'm like, yo, let me get on this show. And so,
did he charge you to perform at that show?
What's that?
Did he charge you to perform at that show?
Yeah, it was like $50.
What a bitch, dude.
I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I'm not complaining. It was a chance for
I performed for Bone Thugs. I performed for Bone Thugs and Harmony and didn't have to pay $1.
Well,
like, I don't know. J-Rod's whole business outline is pretty bullshit.
You're telling me. Now he's working with fucking Godimus. I don't know if you saw that.
I haven't. No, I was actually gonna ask you, have you fucking seen anything about him? Because since all that shit popped off with him and Quali, I haven't seen anything.
No, I haven't really seen a whole lot either. I just saw recently that he was working with Godimus of Cess Crew. And now Godimus started doing the same shit that J-Rod's doing.
Oh, great.
And so, I don't know if you heard about this, but Godimus is no longer part of Strange Music.
For real?
Yeah, Tech caught wind of what was going on and dropped him.
Fucking, if he's doing the same shit J-Rod was, good. That fool fucked every artist that I knew and had respect for. He fucked every single one of them out of money.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I wrote a whole diss about him. I never released it, but I did. Here's the thing. I did perform it in Arizona. I performed my J-Rod diss in Page. That.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then he tried coming back to me like, "Oh, you came to my state and dissed me?" I'm like, "Yeah, bitch, what the fuck you gonna do?" Then he started threatening me with my offense and shit. I'm like, "Man, don't even talk about shit you don't know about."
For real. Like, I don't know. I don't even want to get into it. He tried hitting me up a while back, like when all that beef was going on, and I'm over it. He fucked me over out of money. I've grown as an artist and as a person in general. And I know everybody else that he has fucked over, like Quali, Dallas, fucking everybody that he's fucked over has also grown. So.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, and how many times have I gone back to Arizona now?
For real, dude. And he hasn't said a word.
No, like, I've been killing shit down there for real. Like, I love it. I'm trying to move down there.
Every time we do a show up there, dude, it pops off.
What's that?
Every time we do a show out in Arizona, it pops off.
Oh, the people, bro, I'm already knowing.
The fans fuck with hip hop up there pretty good.
Oh yeah, dude. It's growing out there, and like, I went down there last year for my birthday, and which my birthday's coming up here in a couple weeks, so happy early birthday to me. But anyway, but I went out there for my birthday last year, and I ended up actually doing a show while I was out there. And even like during all this COVID shit, that show was popping.
Mm-hmm. Was I there for that one?
No, because it was at this. It wasn't an 867 show.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
Yeah, it was just like I just hit up this venue trying to get a show going down there because I was gonna try to get my own show going down there, and it was at the Tempe Tavern, and I had messaged them and I'm like, "Yo, how do I get a show going down here?" And so they directed me to their booking agent, and I was talking with him, super nice guy, and so I was talking with him, and I'm like, "How do I get a show going down there?" And he's like, "Well, I told him the date I was looking for, and he's like, "Well, look, I do this hip hop thing on the date you're looking for. If you, I couldn't get you your own show, but if you wanted to hop on this one, I'd be willing to do that." I'm like, "Say less."
For real, dude. You're like, because it already had like a fan base built up, so that I feel like that turned out pretty good, probably.
Yeah, it was a really good time, and then we ended up shooting I brought Ghost out there too because the guy was looking for another artist because I guess somebody dropped off or something like that, and I hit up Ghost, and so Ghost came and hopped on it, and so he brought out some guy, and we ended up shooting a whole music video in the back part in the parking lot after the show. Like, I don't know if you remember seeing the music video for his his song Red Alert?
Yep.
Yeah, I was in that one. I was the one driving his car.
For real?
Yeah, that was that night we shot that in the parking lot, bro. We shot that
That's
in the
pretty
parking lot at
badass,
Tempe Tavern.
That's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, it was a really good fucking time. So I guess another question I have for you is what inspired you to start making music?
Well, a pretty cliche response is that it all started with poetry. I wrote poetry and stuff in school, and I always used to get really good grades on it, which was insane because I got bad grades on fucking everything.
Same.
And so my teacher was like, I really like it. I really like your poetry. So I showed my friends, and then we all started rapping together because they wanted to rap. And then we all kind of grew together. It was 4 of us. We grew together to really want to do rap and hip hop. And then everybody kind of fell off and started doing their own thing, and people made mistakes and shit like that. But now, luckily for like them and for me, they're all doing a lot better, and we're starting to work together again, which is super cool.
Yeah.
I did my first show and my first like 70 shows or whatever it was without them even being really there, because they were doing their own things. And now I like Zany and PB, that's 2 of them, shout out to them. I got them booked on a show with Cryptic Wisdom with me, and then I got them booked on your show. So like as artists, we all have some growing and some shit to work on, you know what I mean? But they I'm just hoping we can all do some shit together.
Yeah. And then I mean, you also, how did you get connected with Dream and Stitchy?
All right. So Dream fucks my sister. He's my brother-in-law, and I met him through that. And then he told me, like, I think I invited him out to a show, and he came and he was my hype man for a show. And everybody was like, holy shit, he's got so much energy. He matches your energy so well. So me and him were like, fuck it, let's do a thing. Like, let's do a group, a duo, me and him. And originally Modern Day Outlaws was me and Dream. And then I did my first show ever, the one in 2017 with Stitchy. That was, we opened up for Chris Calico. And I was like, he makes beats. He's got a fucking good voice. He's got bars. So let's get him on a feature. Let's feature him on a song. And if you go on YouTube, it's actually a song called Ain't Clownin' that we have. And we were like, dude, the 3 of us together kill it. We sound really good. So we were like, let's bring Stitch into Modern Day Outlaws. And then it just became the unit of all 3 of us.
Okay. Yeah, and I fucks with all 3 of y'all. Like, all 3 of y'all are super dope.
Yeah, dude, we haven't been doing that much together as a group lately. Stitch got some mouth work done. He got like his teeth pulled out, and he's going to be getting new teeth. So it's kind of hard for him to write and like record and rap and stuff with no teeth.
I suppose.
So, but me and Dream have been working on something. Redman released this 80-bar challenge, and Dream has been trying to get me to hop on it. So I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
Fuck yeah, dude. And I'm like I said earlier, I'm super stoked to see all of you guys again in August. When I come out there on tour.
Yeah, we're all excited as shit too. Like, COVID fucked everybody up as far as shows go, dude. Like, 2019, MDO did so many shows, I couldn't even name them all. Like, when I say I jumped from doing my first show to doing over 100 in like a 2-year span, I'm not even bullshitting you. I'm not lying. From small shows to big shows to dive bars to fucking theaters sold out. Like, you know, I've done like all these different shows. And then for 2020 to come, and we did 2 shows or 3 shows total in 2020.
Damn.
Like, that was a punch in the nuts, dude. Like, it sucked.
Yeah, I believe it. I know I didn't do as nearly as many shows either, but granted, you did hop on one of my Facebook Live shows.
Yep. That was pretty dope too. I liked that. Hopefully if we do it again, we'll have I'll have a better system going with it. But
I personally would hope that I don't have to do that again. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was fun when I did it, but at the same time, that's a lot of work, and it's just like it's not the same. You know, you're not getting that.
Getting up on a stage is so much different and so much better, dude.
And you're not getting really that crowd reaction.
Mm.
You know, I like having that crowd reaction and that crowd interaction, and you know, you really lose a lot of momentum and a lot of personal connection when you do it like that.
Well, and like, I don't know, when I'm up on a stage and I hear people go fucking crazy after a song, it motivates me to do the next one. So standing in front of a camera and after I finish a song, it's just kind of like awkward and quiet. I'm like,
Yeah, I totally get that.
I did one of those Facebook Live things. It wasn't as professional by no means as yours was, but it was just like a random basement concert is what I called it. And it was me, Stitch, Dream Master, and then we all did like solo sets, and then we did an MDO set, and then it was Zany, PB, and I think there was one other person, I'm not sure. And we crowded as many fucking people as we could into my basement, so that way it sounded like a crowd reaction, and it helped fuel that like energy in my head. So after a song, everybody would cheer, and it made me want to do the next one. You know what I mean? Definitely. We did pretty good with that one.
Okay. So who you've talked about all these artists that you've done shows with. Who is your favorite artist that you have opened up for?
That I've opened for, I would have to say either Twisted or Struggle Jennings for sure. Struggle Jennings has a really good backstory and everything, and he's a very humble dude. Nothing bugs me more than when you perform with someone and then you go to like shake their hand and they're a total douchebag.
Or they just don't let you shake their hand at all.
Yeah, for real. The last show we did with King ISO was actually a really good one too. King ISO is one of the most humble people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. So, I'd have to say my number one favorite would be King ISO.
Yeah, I'm jealous of you for that one.
He's a fucking dude. Have you heard the song with Plague and King ISO?
I was actually just gonna bring that up. I have not heard that one yet, and I need to. I might maybe I'll play it tonight.
I fuck with it. Plague was always super cool with me, and we just kind of stopped talking. And then when I saw that he was actually dropping that, I was like, fucking dope, dude. Good for him. He's got some big moves he's making. I talked to ISO about doing a track together, and you know who C-Mob is, right?
Of course.
So I was talking to ISO and C-Mob about doing a track together because mental health awareness and shit, it's something that's very important to me, like personally as a person, not just as an artist, like someone clout chasing or whatever. I'm like, it's something that's seriously important to me because like I've struggled with it, they've struggled with it, and I feel like we could make like a really strong track that could inspire people.
Definitely, and I 100% agree with you. Mental health is very important to me as well.
I get that. Like, and a lot of people don't understand it. Like my parents, they don't understand shit. They haven't understood it. They try their best to understand the depression and anxiety aspect of things, but you know, it's an older generation. They don't really understand that much.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree.
It's very important to let people know that they're not alone when it comes to that.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. No, I 100% agree with that. And speaking of Plague, did you ever hear the song I did with Plague?
I did. You remember that I was supposed to do that one with you, and I couldn't write the verse for like fucking 8 months. Like,
did I send that one to you?
Yeah, the save me, save me, save me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. When I first saw you in Arizona, I had showed you that one, and you were like, "Bro, send that to me," and I did, and then you never did anything with it. I forgot I sent that to you.
I still have the book here somewhere, like, because I have books all over this place. I write old school on a pad and pen, but I have the book here somewhere. I found it the other day that has all my verses that I wrote that I didn't like for it. I was like, nah, that one's not good enough. No, that one's not good enough. Like, I wanted to make it perfect, and I just couldn't wrap my head around it to make it that perfect of a verse. But I think you and Plague fucking destroyed it. You guys did a kick-ass job on that track.
I know. I remember when I first sent it to him, and he's like, "Bro, that shit is hard."
And like when you hear it and you're just like, when you can feel it and you're like, oh, I can fucking kill this. You know, that's a great feeling.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's get into some more music here. I'm going to pull up some of your tracks since I have a bunch of them here. I've got The Butcher, Scars, Punches, Mosh Pit, Back Burner, and your Halloween track.
All right.
Which one do you want me to play?
Fuck it. Let's do Scars.
Okay. We'll do that one, and then I'm gonna play The Butcher after that one.
All right. Hell yeah.
So here is Scars by DoughBoyy.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go, so I keep on going down this long and lonely fucking road. I can see the end in sight, but people say it's a bluff. Till I get a shot, he put it to my head and it's done. I know what you're thinking, that there's no one to blame, and I agree with you fully, so I'm taking the pain. Take it all just like a boulder weighing heavy on my shoulders. While I was gone at work, I'm glad that he could fucking hold you, bitch. I'd be lying if I said you didn't cross my mind. When I'm laying here alone, I look at the time. It's 3 a.m. and I still haven't slept a fucking bit. So I hug my pillow, try to get some motherfucking rest. At the end I wanna be laid to rest in all white. In the middle of spring, not a cloud in the sky. As a man you're always told to be standing tall on your own. And when you hit a point of weakness, you never let no one know it. So it's hard to be the person to come to you while I'm hurting, asking you for advice, but I'm closing the fucking curtains. I'm fighting a fucking battle, but it's hard to express all the hurt that I'm feeling that's causing pain in my chest. So I take it with a grain and I'm swallowing all the pain. And I put my hands together and hope you that when I'm praying, living life to the fullest, but it's ending in a flop. Hopefully this song will be enough to make the anger stop. I've been hurt, I've been scarred, had a knife shoved into my heart. No one cares because I hide my pain. Please take my hand before I go insane. I've been hurt, I've been scarred, I know what you're going through, it breaks my heart. The pain will pass, just take my hand. We'll both get through it, cause I know we can. Yeah, got some pills in my right hand, some Jack in the left, making lots of bad choices just to deal with the stress. Burning bridges with people I never thought I could push. If I could go back and change how I grew up, then I would. I'm stuck in this life and it's just spiraling down. The only time I feel sane is when I'm rocking the crowd. This room is my tomb and I can feel the collapse. Every thought about you makes me wanna fucking relapse. I know it's only me that put myself in this hole, so in a way maybe it's right that I am paying the toll. I'm not a perfect man, but I never claim to be different. Feel like I'm always running from the life I'm used to living. I always fall apart, but it's time for me to stop. You gotta hit the bottom to build your way to the top. I know I'm not my past and every day will be a struggle. Picking up a 9 to 5 and putting down all of the hustles. I know where he lives and yeah, I know where he drives. Every day I gotta struggle not to end his fucking life. Sit outside his place for hours with a mask on my face. Light a stogie, start my car and then I'm driving away. Try getting my revenge but it ain't helping me at all. But I'm all alone and drunk and there's no one for me to call. So I'm drinking here alone and I'll probably just fall asleep. This here is just a glance in the day-to-day life for me. I've been hurt, I've been scarred, had a knife shoved into my heart. No one cares because I hide my pain. Please take my hand before I go insane. I've been hurt, I've been scarred. I know what you're going through, it breaks my heart. The pain will pass, just take my hand. We'll both get through it cause I know we can, yeah. It was a dark, stormy night, what a surprise. This creepy dude with drugs walked up, I looked deep in his eyes. He asked me for a ride and then he asked to use my phone. I didn't want to die, so I tried to tell him no, it didn't work. This fool hopped up in my whip, he told me hit the gas and in my mind I lost my shit. He told me take a right and then he told me take a left. Driving around in circles got me feeling short of breath. We pulled up to a building that appears to be run down. Pulled a Glock out of his pocket, told me to get out. He pushed me in the room and in the center there's a table. Blood stains on the walls, now I know that I'm in trouble. Pushed him against the wall, he hit his head and so I ran. This place is like a maze, turn down a hallway, there's a man. This time he's got a mask with zippers on his eyes and mouth. He whipped the cord on his chainsaw, the butcher came out. You hear the rumors as they wander through the streets of every town. He's the reason that you never leave him when the sun is down. There's nowhere for you to run, there's nowhere for you to hide. When the butcher beats a victim, everyone is sure to die. Everyone is sure to die, everyone is sure to die. When the butcher beats a victim, everyone is sure to die.
Victims laying lifeless, she ain't twitching any longer. Even as I kettle prong her, she is done for like my soul. All that's left is just some bloody remnants of a human body. Used to be a pretty woman, now she looks like a raw meat roll. Time to shake the spot and boogie, everything stinky like a loogie. Covered in red like chili powder, police sirens getting close. I'll size some lucky sucker, pull it up to this motherfucker. Unaware that his life is over the bark his spot he chose. Took his phone and made him drive us where we headed, no survivors ever escaped this torture chamber. That is indeed my house of pain. There's a gun that I'm pointing at him, willing to bet him. Once I get him up on a meat hook, he'd be squealing just like a pig, but all in vain. And as soon as I rev the chainsaw, feel it a blow to my head so painful that as he starts like a telescope and he makes a run like a marathon. Run for your life like a demon's chasing, when out of nowhere just like Jason, I'ma pop up in his zipper mask and I'll call the rest, he'd be dead and gone.
You hear the rumors as they wander through the streets of every town. He's the reason that you never leave him when the sun is down. There's nowhere for you to run, there's nowhere for you to hide. When the butcher beats a victim, everyone is sure to die. Everyone is sure to die, everyone is sure to die. When the butcher beats a victim, everyone is sure to die.
And that track right there was called The Butcher by DoughBoyy featuring Scum. I fucking love that track. That was I actually mixed that track. It was a really fun track to mix. We are back with DoughBoyy. Still rocking with us. Say, I got some more questions here for you. So another question I like to ask the artists I bring on my show is, say if you could open for literally any artist, like someone hit you up right now and was like, "Hey, I got open it. Like, come do this show right now. You're gonna be open up for your favorite artist, or this artist that you really want to open up for. Who is that artist?"
Well, it would either be, for me personally, it would be either ICP or Yellow Wolf. Because I know ICP, I've done shows for Twisted, and the Juggalos are fucking insane. They show so much love. Like, it's like I was trying to get on the Gathering of Juggalos this year. I was trying to get on that. I'm still waiting on email back from them. That would be sick as fuck. But
where even is that this year?
Something Illinois.
Something Illinois. Okay.
Yeah. I was really trying to get on that because that would be sick as fuck. I want to go either way. But I know ICP would be awesome, and Yellow Wolf is like hands down one of my favorite artists. He always has been.
Oh, for sure. I'd love that. That's one of my goals too. Is Yellow Wolf.
I wanted to do a track with him.
I actually got asked to do. I actually got asked to do an ICP show, and I turned it down.
Why?
They were wanting way too much money.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Like, it was that they would have given me like 50 tickets to sell at like $35 a pop because it was their Fury something.
Oh, okay.
And it was that one, and they came to Minnesota, and I got asked to do it, and they, like I said, they would have given me like 50 tickets to sell at like $35 a piece, and I knew damn well I was not going to be able to sell them, and if I didn't sell them, I would have had to also pay back the money.
Yeah.
The tickets, and I'm like, nope.
Didn't Half-Breed and J-Rod do that show?
I believe so.
I remember Half-Breed did, and I was all like, dude, good for you. And he ignored me completely. And then all of a sudden I saw that J-Rod was doing it too. I'm like, I guarantee they're doing it together. That's why he's not replying to me.
Yeah, no, I don't like I said, they were wanting too much money, and I was not about it.
I did an album release party because they did like spot shows all around the country for that Fearless Fred Fury album. Not that great of an album, I will say that, but I will say that they did so they had hosts for each show, and people were so confused about it because they were like, so wait, is ICP gonna be there, or is it gonna be like a live stream thing? And we're like, no, we're all gonna be, it's a different show with different hosts as an album release party for this new album. So we did I don't know how like into ICP you are, but like they used to like wrestle. They have their own like wrestling thing.
Okay, no, I'm not really that big into ICP, so.
Well, they wanted to be wrestlers before they became rappers, and so they started their own thing. It's called JCW, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, and there's a dude on there called Mosh Pit Mike who's like in with that thing, and he was the host for that. And I thought it was really weird to have a wrestler as a host for a rap show, but it was pretty cool because this drunk ass motherfucker got up on the stage and he's like elbowing him in the nuts. Mosh Pit Mikey's elbowing him in the balls, and we just watched this dude beat the fuck out of him on the stage. Like Mosh Pit Mike slammed his ass onto the stage, and then we got up there to perform, and there's literally blood on the stage from where this dude just got his head smashed onto the stage. It was pretty cool.
Fuck?
Yeah, dude. Like it was pretty out there.
Okay then. Oh man, yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know if ICP was at the Minnesota one. I feel like they were, but I don't know.
So was it the Fred Fury thing?
Yes.
So it was either the small tour that they did right after the album release where it was them, or it was their album release where it was just a bunch of other people. I wanted really bad because ICP was coming to Grand Junction to get on a show here to perform with them. But usually they say no locals, but then they end up letting like one or two locals perform. But for some reason, they never like hit me up about it, which is odd. There's these other two dudes. They're a duo here in Junction, and they're called Sinful. They're pretty dope. They opened up for ICP last time they came to Junction, and they killed it.
We have a group like that here. They're called Open Minded.
Yeah.
And they
like
always, anytime ICP's in town, they're there. Open
like they just seem to get on all these great shows.
Oh, for real, they do.
It don't make sense.
It's nothing against them because they're really good friends of mine and I love them to death. But like my group Ice Kings actually performed on their album release show at the beginning of May.
Oh fuck yeah.
So but yeah, no, it's I don't know. What's your favorite song that you have to perform? Like, what is your favorite song to perform?
For me personally, I either have the one with Dream and Stitch Mosh Pit that you mixed.
Yep. Or
I have Straight Jacket. I will say as a number, because I keep giving you two. Whenever you ask for something, I give you two. But for a number one, I'll say Mosh Pit because
it's a good song.
My verse is first, so what I'll do is I'll because there's usually like a barrier between the stage, the barrier, and then the crowd. So I'll jump onto that barrier and I'll like rap it in front of the crowd, and then people are all moshing. And then after I'm done with my verse, I'll toss the mic on the stage, jump over the barrier, and get in the mosh pit. And it's just super fucking fun. I love doing that one. But I am a fat boy. So getting back up on the stage, like walking back around and getting back up, I'm so out of breath. So I gotta get
so much.
I gotta get ready for the next song that's coming up, and I'm just like
bro, I am 6'5" and 400 pounds. I feel that.
It's killer, dude. But yeah, my favorite one is definitely Mosh Pit.
Yeah, that is a really good song. I like that one. Not too many songs I've heard from you that I don't really like.
There was Punches that me and Zany did, and you were like, I was like, do you want to do this song with us? And I remember you were like, what the fuck is it about? And I was like, honestly, I don't know, but it works. And you were like, nah, come at me when you have a song with meaning.
Sounds like something I would say.
Yeah, and Punches turned out good. It's one of those songs that like I was having a really bad writer's block moment, and I was just like, I set a timer for 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever it was, and I sat and I wrote out that whole verse. I listened to it and I was like, it's not that bad of a verse. I'm not gonna scrap it. So I just threw it on that song, and I think it worked really well. I will say one of the songs that I'm really fucking excited about is the song that we're gonna do together on my album, At the Gates.
Oh, are we? You gotta let me know if we're gonna do that one so I can practice it.
Dude, that would be so sick if we did that live.
You gotta, yeah. If I'm fine doing it live, but you gotta give me warning so that I can practice it.
I remember when I sent you that beat, you put a post on Facebook and you're like, fucking DoughBoyy just got the fastest verse I've ever wrote in my life.
Yeah, bro, like that verse was, I might have beaten it. I don't remember if I have or not, but that verse is fast as fuck.
When you sent it to me a couple weeks ago, I was listening to it in my car.
No.
And I was like,
no, try again. I sent that to you over a year ago. You didn't get it until like a few months ago.
I was listening to it in my car after I got it though. And I was like, all right, so the verse that I had for it, fuck that. I'm going to write a new one. And I've been writing a new one. Because like you came so hard on it, I gotta go hard, like just as hard to make it like consistent. Because I feel like with that song, The Butcher, it's a really good song. And it's a solid song, but I definitely feel like Scum blew me out of the fucking water with it. Like
I'm not gonna disagree with that.
Like, because he was going faster and he had that faster flow and I had the slower flow. I feel like the vision that I had for that song was achieved very well because I wanted it to be like not like a horror movie, but like an abduction through the eyes of the person being abducted and the abductor. So the first verse, which is me, is a person that's getting kidnapped and abducted. And then the second verse is from his perspective of the guy that's doing the deed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it turned out really good. I really like it a lot. But like I said, he blew me out of the water and I hate that. Because I listened to the song and I'm like, it's such a good song, but he totally fucked me up.
Yeah, I can say I have done that on a few songs with some people. Where
so I'm gonna try my best to
just like 10 times better than the person who wrote the song.
So I'm gonna try my best for that track to fucking not do better than you, because that's not gonna fucking happen. But like to keep up with you and to try to catch that fast pace.
Did you ask me to write the hook for that one too?
I don't remember. I thought I asked you to help with it because but I think I have a hook. Hold on.
Yeah, I gotta look because I don't.
Yeah.
Did I write the hook for that one?
I wrote a hook for it recently since you sent me that verse.
Oh no!
Well,
I didn't.
Since I received it.
Okay, I thought I wrote a hook for that one, but I did not. I'm looking at my verse for it here. But speaking of music and stuff, let's get back into some more music here. I got a bunch of submissions, so we're gonna get into that. Go ahead and mute yourself there real quick. I appreciate everybody sending their music in. Once again, we've got about half an hour left, so I'll try to get to as many submissions as I can. But this first submission I got is from Juke Jam. And the song is called Struggle. So we're going to play that real quick. Thank you for sending it in. And this is Struggle by Juke Jam. Oh, I got to turn the volume up. Start that over.
Hey, good looking, Ashton.
I had to learn to say, man, fuck judgment. Had to rise above it. Pain, I had to shove it, cause I'm a blow, man, definitely. I can't see it clearly cause my thoughts keep messing with me. So I sit and write and sit, cause my flow is mean, yet I'm nice as shit. I've been trying to give life a grip and clutch reality, cause I do this for my kids and my moms to make them proud of me. I feel like LeBron and life just keeps on fouling me. But I'ma make it out that struggle, yeah, undoubtedly. And shine on all them lame niggas that was doubting me. Because I want the fame, nigga, the money and chains, nigga. I promise when I get it that I'm not gonna change, nigga. But damn, my life shit, I need me a change, nigga. At times I hate it, I wish I could trade niggas. But I'ma grind to the ending of time. knowing when my time come won't be an ending to mine. Cause like the sun, I've been living to shine. All along I realize I'm just living to die. So let me focus. I'm Houdini spitting magic hocus pocus. All the shit I've seen in life has been atrocious, but shit, I rose from construction like a forklift. I see my dreams, they coming true, vastly approaching. One time, 2 times, 3 times. Sometimes I'm scratched, sometimes I'm throwing up the peace signs. It's 2 sides to a nigga though. I said it's 2 sides to a nigga, yo. Hey, look, sometimes I'm feeling high, then I'm feeling low. Low, will I die, will I survive? Let a nigga know. You say you know me, but what side did you get to know? Yeah, it's 2 sides to a nigga, yo. Yeah. 1 time, 2 times. Sometimes I scratch, sometimes I'm throwing up the peace signs. It's 2 sides to a nigga though. I said it's 2 sides to a nigga, yo. Hey, look, sometimes I'm feeling high, then I'm feeling low. Low, will I die, will I survive? Let a nigga know. You say you know me, but what side did you get to know? Yeah, it's 2 sides to a nigga, yo. Yeah.
Hey, good looking, Ashton.
And that song right there was Juke Jam Struggle. We're gonna play another one here. I'm gonna play just a few I'm gonna play a few submissions here since I got a bunch of them. So this next one is sent in to me by Cody Neft, and this song is called Every Moment.
I'm thinking what the future holds with you. Please don't judge me right away. I'm blessed to get this feeling with you. These decisions may bring happiness world with a beautiful face. I see it all now, I wanna chase every little moment with you. Yeah, I wanna take this moment, wrap it up and put it in my pocket. Cause I just wanna keep this feeling forever. I made it, I was pretty vulnerable when I came across you. You're like the sunset with an incredible view. I wish it was different now, but I like to look back on redos. I was meant to do this. You see the shine, I didn't really notice, but I'll keep telling you I noticed. Everything about you was different. I think I fixed the issue that was broken. Yeah, cause when I see your face, it gives me a feeling that I can't replace. You the fire that belongs at my own place. Let's run this back so you know what I really need. Yeah, it don't matter what we've been through, we got each other. Hope this gets to you. Hope you know that you are everything I knew that I wanted. You are bright and I started to feel alive again. I finally see an end to this new story. I wrote this daily for you. I keep this tight to my chest. I see the stars in the moon in your eyes. I've been a mess till I met you. Now let's get something started. I need a better view. I think you got it. Yeah, when I see your face, I'm thinking what the future holds with you. Please don't judge me right away. I'm blessed to get this feeling with you. These decisions may bring happiness world with a beautiful face. I see it all now, I wanna chase every little moment with you. I see your face, I see us, and I mean it. Every touching moments keep me dreaming of you, and that's all.
And that song was Every Moment by Cody Neft. We're going to play one more, and then we're going to get back into it with DoughBoyy here. This song was sent in to me by Rev from Sioux City, Iowa. I was supposed to go down there a couple weekends ago. Or, no, I was supposed to go down there last weekend. No, I was right. A couple weekends ago, and the show ended up getting canceled. So I mean, shout out to Sioux City. But this song that I'm gonna play is by Rev, and it's called Monsters. So we're gonna play this one, and then we'll get back into it with DoughBoyy here.
Still walking with the limp. I've been this way since 15. Don't mistake me for a pimp. Could be a little quicker, but I'm coming off a liquor bin. Still a bit sicker than either of the Olsen twins. Either in my Ivy drip, I've been sipping kerosene. Feel my mommy getting the slip, I need to go take care of me. I've been going crazy lately, speaking through telepathy. Told my fucking doctor that I can't afford the therapy. Sticks and stones can break my bones if I throw them first. I poured the gas, I lit the match and threw it on this verse. There's a monster in my veins, make a way to my brain. It slowly eats away and it's driving me insane. But then when I awake, it all seems to fade away. It's a reckless little game that the mind wants to play. I'm dazed and confused, amazed and amused, laced in the truth because of you. Ladies and gents, I'm a god amongst men. Let me show you to the freak show that I could have been. A monster, a beast, a product of the streets. My demons are unleashed when I sleep. Ladies and gents, I'm a god amongst men. Let me show you to the freak show that I could have been. A monster, a beast, a product of the streets. My demons are unleashed when I sleep. So don't speak. I'm a monster. So don't speak. You take a pill for this and you get a pill for that. Right, it's great for you to chill and another one the nap. And when you lose the thrill, yeah, they got a pill for that. They isolate and medicate to try to bring you back to reality. Now you battle gravity, ignoring all the tragedies surrounding you. Used to be a sad dude, but I'm no longer mad at you. What I gotta do to get it through to who I used to be. This medicine ain't fooling me. These feelings, they're all new to me. Wear these scars like jewelry. If you knew the truth behind my lunacy, then you would see the visions in my mind come alive, intertwined with the lies that I hide. I can find in my vices at the right time. My demons come alive in the nighttime. I just wanna sleep, I just wanna dream. Be at peace, feel free and be me. Ladies and gents, I'm a god amongst men. Let me show you to the freak show that I could have been. A monster, a beast, a product of the streets. My demons are unleashed when I sleep. Ladies and gents, I'm a god amongst men. Let me show you to the freak show that I could have been. A monster, a beast, a product of the streets. You've unleashed the demon in me, I'm a monster.
And that song was Monster by Rev out of Sioux City, Iowa. And we are back with DoughBoyy. I know DoughBoyy just told me he's got to take off here in a little bit, but we got him for at least another 20 minutes or so, maybe less. Since he told me that he's got to go to work. So here's an interesting question. What is a useless talent that you have?
Not a very talented person. I'm kidding. No. I'd say video games. I'm pretty good at video games. Never gonna get me anywhere in life, but I'm pretty good at them. What else? Oh, I can make good like voices, like cartoon voices and stuff. Like I make up random ones when I'm fucking with people on the phone. Or like weird cartoon laughs and shit.
Yeah. I've been doing weird shit like that too, where I can do impressions and shit.
I can't do like impressions of people. People always ask me to. Like the other day, my friend's like, "Hey, do a Donald Trump impression." I'm like, I can't do an impression of people. Like I can make up fake people in my head, but
you see, that's when you just start talking like this.
When I try it, I look dumb because I do the face and the hands and everything. I'm like,
oh, I be doing this shit too. No, exactly. And that's what in order to get that type of voice, you have to do that. And you have to sound like this.
You see, we're going to build a wall. Okay, and we're going to be a beautiful, fantastic wall.
It's going to be huge.
Yep, you fucking nailed it.
You want to hear another? You want to hear another weird impression that I can do?
Yeah.
Do you know who Patrick Warburton is?
Yeah.
I can do a really good Patrick Warburton impression.
Let's hear it.
Well, who do you want to hear him as? Do you want to hear him as Kronk or Joe?
Joe.
Hey, Peter, you want to go down to the Drunken Clam? Yeah.
That's pretty good, especially because I can't see you. I can only hear you. That's pretty fucking good.
Right. You know, because I've got such a little bit of a lower voice, I can do that one pretty well.
Dude, have you seen the fucking episode where he's like crying? They're in prison and he's like, watch this. This is how we're gonna break out. And he starts crying and falling out of his chair. And he's like, I can't walk. My legs. This isn't part of it anymore. I'm really sad. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
When I heard your voice just now, that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Oh God, let's see if I can do it. This isn't part of the joke anymore. I'm actually crippled. Or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, that was a good one.
I tried. Well, before we let you go here, I have a question that I ask every one of my artists that I bring on, and that is, what is a message that you would like to give to your fans?
To my fans, it would be thank you to everybody for all of the continued support that I've gotten since I started doing music. It's been fluctuating from me doing a lot of shows to doing no shows to doing a few to dropping fucking tons of merch to nothing. And whenever I do drops on merch or whatever, I always sell. I always have people listening to my music. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. And I want you to know that deep in your brain and in your heart, know that if you're going through a hard time, you're not doing it alone. You got plenty of other people going through it as well. Yeah.
And that's yeah. I definitely agree with that. That is a message. That is a good message. Oh shit! I just opened up Fruity Loops. I didn't want to open that up. Let's see. I'll ask you one more question, and then I'll let you go so you can get to work, because I don't want you to be late for work or anything like that.
Right.
Who is an artist? Like, say you could collaborate with any artist, living or dead, it didn't matter. What artist would you like to collaborate with?
Well, definitely Yellow Wolf, like earlier. It would be a fucking honor to do a track with him. Young Wicked on MNE would be a really good one. But I gotta say, for my number one artist, if I could do a song with him, it would, dead or alive, it would probably be fucking Eazy-E.
You know, Ghost was saying the same shit last week when I had him on.
For real?
Yeah, Ghost said Eazy-E too.
Well, like, not only was he completely like unorthodox and he was fucking out there, but he was real, and his like, he's one of those people that like, when he raps about like gang shit and hood shit, he did it. And I like that. I like the authenticness of Eazy-E's music. And he was definitely a tragic loss in the whole music industry. I wasn't even fucking alive. Think about that. I was not alive when he died, bro.
I wasn't either.
Wait, what? How old are you?
I'll be 24 this month.
I'm 22 this year. So all right, so we're both pretty young. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, like I was born in 97, bro.
What year did he die? It was like 96, 94.
You know what? Let me Google it. Let me Google it. 95.
Yeah, so that's like, I don't know, man. If NWA could have came back together like they were planning on doing, that would have been legendary as fuck. But if I could do any song with anybody dead or alive, Eazy would have to take the fucking cake.
Bro, I'm looking at Wikipedia, the Wikipedia on him right now.
Mm-hmm.
That dude was short as fuck.
Wasn't he like 5'4" or
5'3"?
Yeah, dude, like
short as fuck.
Imagine you doing a song with him and you guys shoot a video, like your height difference.
Bro, that's me doing a song with anybody except for Plague.
Do a track with fucking Cryptic Wisdom. He's short as shit.
Really?
Yeah, he's way short.
Shit. I mean, I dated a girl that was like 5 foot.
Oh man, I bet that was fun.
I had fun.
Now my girl is like 4.
She ended up being a bitch though. So,
dude, a lot of them do. That's a fact. Before I go, like I wanted to throw this out there too. That track "Scars" that you played before you played the Butcher. I've never wrote out a song and showed anybody with like any real deep emotion in it. So when I sat down and I wrote that song, and I'm not gonna lie to you, dude, I was fucking coked out of my mind 2 days before that. And like, I'm thinking about fucking suicide, and like, I'm not digging life at all. All right. And I was like, fuck it, I need to write something. So I sat and I wrote that song, and I recorded it literally right here. Like there's a baby crib right here and everything. And I recorded it right here. And I sent it to you, and you had it mixed in like 2 fucking days. And I still think it's one of my best songs I've ever done. So I wanted to thank you as a homie and as another artist for mixing that for me and making it sound as good as you did.
Of course, bro.
And before I take off, I did just want to say one more time to everybody listening that like, no matter what you're going through, whether it's addiction, depression, anxiety, whatever the fuck it is, know that you're not alone. There's always other people going through it with you. Other people will understand. You just got to reach out. And I know that's one of the hardest things to do, but keep looking forward. Life's shitty, but if you hang out with other people that are going through the same thing, maybe it'll be a little less shitty.
Well, one last thing before you go. Go ahead and promote yourself real quick. Tell everybody where they can find you, what shows you got coming up and that sort of thing.
All right. So if you want to check me out on YouTube, it's under just Official DoughBoyy. And if you check me out on Instagram, it's Official DoughBoyy at Official DoughBoyy, all one word. I got 2 shows coming up right now. Both of them are in August. I think the first E-Roc. What was the date of that one?
You cut out. Go ahead and say that again.
Well, the first show I got coming up in August, because I got 2 coming up in August, is going to be, the first one's going to be with you. What was the date of that one?
That was August 28th.
Okay, so that's the second one. All right, I got them mixed up. So August 28th, is it the Reign of the Kings tour?
Yes.
Okay, the Reign of the Kings tour with big homie E-Roc. We're going to kill that shit in Colorado Springs. It's going to be fucking amazing. And then a couple of weeks before that, I think it's on the 9th of August, we're going to be performing with Cryptic Wisdom again. It's going to be my 3rd show with Cryptic Wisdom. He always does a really kick-ass job, so be sure to hit me up for tickets if you want to come out to that show. I always got merch available at shows, and I'm going to be working on some new music. My new album's going to be coming out hopefully sometime this year. I'll talk to you about the mixing and everything on that at a later time, E-Roc.
Yes, and shameless self-plug, hit me up for mixing. I do. I'm pretty affordable.
Great fucking work too for the price.
All right, man. Well, thank you again for coming on. I'll let you go so you can go get ready and go to work and shit. And we will holla at you later, brother.
No doubt. Much love, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
All right. We're going to let him go. And we're going to get back into some more submissions here. I've got 3 more submissions. 2 from one guy. Let's see. Syndicate Creations sent me in this. I'm going to play both the tracks that he sent in. The first one he sent me was called Billy. I think I'm having a hard time reading that. I'm sitting kind of far away. So we're going to play this here. Loading, 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 loading. And here's that track.
Fuck all that with a rap ass, shut the fuck up for a bust back. Got a backpack full of fat rats, swimming this lady ass off with a bad track. Got that gap pad, my turn past that, reload rat tat. I am best at get up and I beat in a red sack. Even when I get him with a motivated image, I believe him when I hit him with the elevator with a we waiting on a god that would never come and get us. No bitch, not done yet, gotta get it. Roll up the weed, now passing the blunt. Smoking out studio on gas, for fun. Coughing up a lung while you ask for a front. I'm a killer with the vision of a child named monk. Got a whole zip of the gas, I ain't fucking with bunk. If you fucking with me, put your lighters up. Wait a minute, like I said, gotta get a name, another motherfucker sound like this. Everybody wanna smoke a pound like this. In the game 10 years, and you sound like shit. Wait, my bad, we ain't talk about it. Catch me outside like that one bitch said. Don't blame me when you end up dead. Walking around with your severed head. It's that wicked motherfucker steady getting bread. Who got the weed up in this bitch? Please tell me it ain't got no seeds. If it got OG, that's cool with me. I'm looking for the gram and the weed that I lost in the sea. Couple of my roaches I seen, I'll gather the weed. Maybe we don't make it a G, yeah, just like me. Let me just talk my shit real quick. I'm sick, I got motherfucker wrist, I sick. I'm sick, I'm underrated, bitch. I met you, ain't never heard a flow like this. Better watch your 6, I'm murderous. I'm aiming for your head, but I pray I miss. Suck a dick just to get the hit. Like, thank you, bitch, I'm done now. Get like everybody down and maybe never thought I'd blow. I am just a killer, all these demons said to know. Step into the blind, I'm a low and talk low. Planted all these things and now my anger starts to grow. Like, having a talk about life, how precious it is. Just look at my knife, you see your reflection. How do you take pride in everything that you see up inside? Murdering every fucker in sight. Meeting a quarter, could give in a fight. Keeping the trophies, who guess it they had. They up on my walls, but their bodies were fair. The devil, they think, man, that's what they said. Give you the money, I give you the fame. Give me your soul and just do what I say. Down on my knees and I'm saying okay. Hand on my vest at the part of my body. I think I am losing fucking everybody. Awake in my bed, blood I don't shed. Lone on my floor and I'm thinking that's it. Gun on my table, let's stuck in my mental. Now picture the scene. Blood on the walls, I'm a murder machine. Fuck about gag, I love hearing the scream. Enough with the bitch, I'm not done with the theme. Taking the soul, now walking the Lucifer's team. Heaven to hell, we stuck in between. Fucking, I'm leaving the sea. I'm the motherfucker that's killing the beat. Now roll up the weed, let's smoke it and see what kind of percentage you got in the tree. You overpaying for shit, how much a G? Everybody doubted me, they never thought I'd blow. I am just a killer, all these demons said to know. Step into the blind, I'm a low and drop low. Planted all these things and now my anger starts to grow. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
whoa. And that song was Billy by Syndicate Creations. And then the next track we're going to play is sent to him. He sent in to me before, but he sent in to me again. Isaiah 58:1. I know I got your shit right now. I didn't do it before. I apologize. But he sent me in this song, and it's called Me Against Me.
Just gonna keep
keep it smooth. Give you a little taste of that old school. It's only right to prepare you for the spiritual fight. So, let's get out of here, baby. Let's go! Yeah. Hey, I don't think they ready for this. Yo, this is a banger. Fasten your seatbelts, let's go. Isaiah, my life as a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. To no surprise, I was a victim of my own pride. I was a renegade in this ice capade. It was on thin nights until 1998 when I met Christ. Now I'm in this spiritual fight, trying to keep my mind right. But the wicked inside of me wants the authority to make the decisions on how to destroy me. Another case of my mind playing tricks on me. But I rebuke that demon in the name of Jesus. And I resist, so that means you got to flee from us. But then the empire struck back, where black on black, army fatigues with short sleeves with baseball caps engraved with the letter E. Breaking up my past fast, so I had to dash to the word in the flash. Hit him so hard, they think with paper cuts and whiplash. That was the aftermath. I'm striving to be a better man. I'm striving to be a better man. Coming to every man. Coming to every man. Yeah. A war that will never end. It will never end. Promise victory. So it won't let us end. I got evil against the ropes, doing the rope-a-dope. It's a three-piece to the head and the uppercut to the throat. This is warfare, and one of us has got to die. And I prefer to be the one that's always thinking about but evil ain't taking the loss, you see. Its mission is to steal, kill, and destroy by any means necessary. But he don't know what's hanging on the mission to the tread over scorpions and serpents like Christ do. Now I'm back up my biblical acts like a lumberjack, and I'm well strapped for combat, wearing my Puma hat, ready to snatch back my victory. Give me that. It's been a long time coming, and I refuse to keep running. I got the J. Productions on the drumming while I'm head thumping. See, for years I shedded tears, cause fear had me switching gears. Not this year, fear no longer resides here. That host is out of here. I'm striving to be a better man. I'm striving, yeah. Coming to every man. It is coming to every man. Me against me. It will never end. Promise victory. So let us stand. Everybody.
Isaiah 58:1, Me Against Me is the name of that track. He sent that one in before, and I loved it before, and I will say it again that I love it again. Always good to hear that one. I got another, I'm going to play a couple more tracks here. I got another one sent in by Syndicate Creations. It's called Anything Else. We're going to play this one, and then we're going to play one more, and then we're going to end the show. So, without further ado, as soon as I get it loaded up here, here is Anything Else by Syndicate Creations.
Up
in my mind, I'm falling again. I'm breaking my heart and I'm losing my friends. I started beginning to thinking that this is the end. Loading the gun as I put down the pen. Put it on my head and I'm blowing again. Depression been making me wonder when will I lose and when will I die? I'm tying the noose, I guess it's tonight. I should have refused to give up the fight. I'm needing a boost to make me alright. I'm sorry, I mean everything that I write. Mixing my lean into my Sprite. Maybe, just maybe, don't love me tonight. I'm stuck in this darkness, just leave me the light. I'm screaming out please to help me just fight. I don't wanna die, but I'm thinking I might. Please in my funeral, look at my rhymes in my sight. Needed some help to get out of my mind. I'm feeling so lost, I've been needing to find the past. Supposedly God is designed, but these thoughts in my mind won't leave me alone. I look at my family, I guess I've been prone. Why is this world going so cold? Needed somebody, I'm looking at my phone. Nobody hit me up, nobody cares. Is anyone gonna be missing me when I'm not there? People were faking it first, come to my funeral saying they hurt, just for the cloth they be wearing my shirt. Pay their respects and then they would skirt, leave me there laying just rotting in dirt. You could have stopped to just look for the signs, answer when I called instead of decline. That messes me back, man, I'm hurting inside. Frantically texting with blood on my wrist, misspelling the message, but I'm on the fence of living and dying. I'm over this shit, I say that I'm fine, but really I'm pissed. Or maybe depressed, my emotions are mixed. I don't know if I can ever be fixed. I'm waiting on the day that I'm finally feeling the bliss. It's happiness that I do miss. I'm slipping into an abyss every day in my mind. I have to relive every fucked up thing that I did. Sorry, I'm taking a father away from his son. I'm hoping this kid will go up and learn to forgive. I say no remorse, but inside it's killing me. Stuck with this vision of life slowly fading. I pray that I make it. I gotta be changing the nation. That's sick of the hate. You quit worrying about the green. Sit down and blaze it. I promise I'm doing the time. Up in my mind, I'm playing the scene and then it rewind. I think about killing myself all the time. Have two choices, it's hard to decide. Biting a bullet or go for a ride. Pay for my sins or staying and hide. Fuck it, I'm torment, I'm losing my mind. Pain at me soaring, the love at me blind. Can I believe it? I think it's tonight. This is a moment that could just define all of my life and it's slipping in time. Is anyone gonna be grabbing my hand?
Nah, fuck it, I'm fine. Fuck it, I'm fine.
And that song was called Anything Else by Syndicate Creations. Tsunami Dead God, I just got your track. I'm not going to be able to play it tonight because I'm just going to play one more track and then we're going to be done, but I will play it next week. So tune in next week. We come back. I got to check my schedule here. Who are we coming back with? We will be back with Disturbed Thought Process out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. They will be on next week. So I will play your track next week. I'm not going to get to it tonight. The final song I'm going to play tonight is by my good friend Mookie the Magician, and this song is called Stench.
So foul, I'm riding from the inside out. Am I evil cause the wind might howl? Am I coming when I pin my style? So I gotta make it inside bounce. How am I coming with a stink so foul? I'm riding from the inside out. Am I evil cause the wind might howl? Am I demon when I pin my style? So I gotta make it inside bounce. Me creeping with the mask, right? Ask why when I get up on these beats I be speaking it so belligerent, fidgeting with the lyrics and figuring that disfiguring figureheads is the remedy. All of them got it in for me, you think it'd be a sad sight. Now when they platter, I keep remembering the parasites. It comes back full circle that I'm sick with the wit. Make room when I spit. My aura could be sickening. Cure for the lungs of the fake. I'm the cure, but I come with the hate. Not sure anyone can relate. Sure, having fun while I wait for the pool of the sun to erase. Am I cool? Am I one of a grace? Nah, I don't want it. What I want is to recognize that Mookie has no opponent. From the moment I'm weaponized, nuclear like components see me lurking. I'm unusual musically, but I own it. How am I coming with a stink so foul? I'm riding from the inside out. Am I evil cause the wind might howl? Am I demon when I pin my style? So I gotta make it inside bounce. How am I coming with a stink so foul? I'm riding from the inside out. Am I evil cause the wind might howl? Am I demon when I pin my style? So gotta make it inside bounce. Let me set him up, gasping, begging for air. I never let him up. No, I'm never letting up. Mookie, do you pop? Hell yeah, put the 7 up, fall in the darkness. But they rise in the light, yet they bite with the claws of a crawfish. Cause and effect, give me bars, then I wreck. Taking charge in the lane, but they soft with the offense. Killer out the gate from the start, been offense. Off hints, how my words follow offense. Art for me is life, but you handle it so political. What else can I do but put my cock in the caucus? My mind is a safe, my mind isn't safe. Take the time to escape, I'm a vault dweller. I stay aligned with the great. When I rhyme, it could grate on your senses. I senses it from my thought barrel. Never thought Pharaoh could reach a top level. Oh, you the star killer could have caught several celestial bodies. I'm blessed to be godly, and probability of falling off is impossible. I'm at the loss, echoing through the frost. They're thinking that I'm confused. I regulate how I'm hot. I'm life and death when infused. I stir it up when I chop. Impeccable to a T, but silent. Give it a thought. How am I coming with a stick so foul? I'm riding from the inside out. Am I evil cause the wind might howl? I'm a demon when I pin my style, so I gotta make it inside bounce. How am I coming with a stick so foul? I'm riding from the inside out. Am I evil cause the wind might howl? I'm a demon when I pin my style, so I gotta make it inside bounce.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will end our show for tonight. That song was called Stench by Mookie the Magician. Like I said, make sure to tune in again next week. We are back with Disturbed Thought Process. Have a great week, and we will see you again, same time,